لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. يويني الله. بسم الله.
This chilling footage comes from a woman in France named Rosanna, a name that might sound familiar to some of you. She's appeared in a previous story. And now she returns with a terror even more real. Back then, she believed she had found her dream home. But that house turned out to be a living nightmare. From the very first step she took inside, something felt off. The walls seemed to whisper. A coldness crept through the air even when the sun was shining outside. Rosanna realized this place wasn't just a house, it was a trap. No matter how many times she tried to leave, something always pulled her back, as if the house itself refused to let her go. Then on the night of May 7th, 2025, strange sounds echoed from the children's playroom. The hallway was dark, still, but the sounds were all too real. With trembling hands, Rosanna grabbed her phone and started recording. What the lens captured wasn't just some ordinary disturbance. It was a nightmare, one that had come to life. The toys began to move on their own, sliding in and out of the room as if something invisible was playing with them. Holding her breath, Rosanna slowly stepped inside. The room was empty. Silent, not a single soul in sight. But in the reflection of the window, something appeared. Someone or something was standing right behind her. She quickly turned the camera, but all she found was emptiness. Rosanna swears this wasn't the first time. These strange disturbances have become a part of her daily life. And to this day, she remains trapped in a legal battle that keeps her from leaving the house. She wants to escape, but it's as if the house won't let her go. Now, one chilling question remains. What exactly is living with Rosanna? A restless spirit? Something from another dimension? Or a dark entity that never wanted humans there to begin with? One thing is certain, the terror hasn't ended, and the mystery still lives on. This footage comes from a group of close friends enjoying their vacation in Spain. Everything seemed normal, until they stepped into an old elevator. One by one, the floor numbers lit up, and the elevator kept rising, heading toward the 16th floor.
Alright, so it's been doing this for a minute. and there's nothing out there.
Are we too heavy?
You're too heavy.
Ah, yeah, Sergio, ascensor. Man, you've been hit. You need to hit that gym.
This is Dad. 1888 kilogram.
What's coming up?
You wanna
Yeah.
figure it out?
Yeah.
Hey, no, that did something. That did something.
No.
Dude, Corona? I don't know.
Leone.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What?
This floor isn't just any floor, it's been under renovation for a long time. And officially it's off limits to all hotel guests. At first glance, this might seem like a simple technical glitch, just a one-time bizarre malfunction. But wait, several hotel staff have reported the same thing. They swear the elevator sometimes takes people to the 16th floor, a floor that should be dark, empty, and completely inaccessible.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Yo.
Did we stop?
Are we?
The next day, they used the elevator again, and that's when things took a terrifying turn.
alright, so the power is out. The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
The elevator came to a sudden stop. No warning then. Total darkness. A power outage had hit the area. And unfortunately, they were trapped inside at the worst possible moment. Seconds later, the backup generator kicked in. But instead of bringing relief, the lights began to flicker softly like a heartbeat, slow and unsettling. With no escape, boredom and unease started to creep in. They tried to lighten the mood with jokes and games, but then right in the middle of their nervous laughter, something happened. Something beyond explanation. Something that turned their harmless fun into pure terror.
There you go.
I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder.
bladder.
I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Feel like a rapper. Go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. I'm like so ignorant. I gotta pee. Angry like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing anyone's ever done.
Right behind one of them, a small, shadowy figure can be seen, standing still in the corner of the elevator as it continues to rise. None of them noticed it at the time. It wasn't until they watched the footage later that a chilling realization set in. There was something there. Something that clearly wasn't part of their group. After that night, their beliefs shifted. They were sure this wasn't just a glitch or a random coincidence. An unseen presence had joined them in that elevator, and that belief only grew stronger once they finally made it out. Look closely.
We're moving.
Oh. I know.
Thank you.
Where are we
Oh,
going?
wait.
Stop. No. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
Strangely, after hours of being trapped without any sign of hope, the elevator suddenly came back to life. No warning, just a low rumble as the machinery slowly began to move. But instead of taking them back down to the lobby, it stopped, right at the 16th floor. The doors creaked open, revealing a hallway drowned in darkness and silence. After being confined for so long, they just wanted out, no matter the cost. But their steps froze as a strange sound echoed from deep within the shadows of that floor. Without waiting to find out what it was, they turned and ran, leaving the darkness behind. Since that night, many believe the shadowy figure caught on camera inside the elevator wasn't there by accident. Some say something on the 16th floor is trying to lure people in. Why? No one knows for sure, and maybe it's better that way. A woman named Olivia lived in an apartment with her boyfriend, and for some time now they've been experiencing strange paranormal activity they just can't explain. Their cat would often act terrified, staring at nothing, and doors would creak open on their own, even when no one was around. One night, Olivia returned home with her boyfriend when they saw something terrifying through their window. A dark, shadowy figure could be seen in the window before it vanished. Olivia and her boyfriend rushed inside, desperate to find out what had been lurking in their home.
Alright guys, we are currently home. We are about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life. Don't mind our house, but the blanket is on the floor.
When the couple got inside, they didn't find anyone there, except for a blanket lying on the floor, the same one they had originally hung over the door to cover it.
We've put a black blanket right here just to completely close it off. We want nothing to do with it right now.
The following night, Olivia started hearing knocking sounds coming from the same room, so she began recording, and what she captured was truly terrifying.
Wait! There's legit no one in here, dude. No one is in here.
Something fell, and then the door suddenly slammed shut on its own, startling Olivia. But when she walked in and searched the entire room, she didn't find anyone there. These strange events didn't stop. In fact, they kept happening. And each day, things slowly got worse. Then the very next day, she noticed something else.
Can anyone tell me what this is? Looks like handprints, almost like scraping down our wall. That's the creepiest shit I've ever seen.
Some kind of scratch marks, shaped like handprints, appeared high up on the wall. It was enough to make Olivia believe that something sinister might be living in her home, and that suspicion may have just been confirmed when this happened later that night. Olivia says things have only gotten worse. So is her home truly haunted by something evil? Or is it all just an elaborate trick? You be the judge. Let us know what you think in the comments. In this chilling footage, a woman named Britt is seen standing frozen outside her home. Her face is pale, hands trembling as she tries to hide the panic after coming face to face with something that left her truly terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog. She's in that room upstairs. Josie? Josie? Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at, because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, what? What is it? What is it?
For no apparent reason, Josie, Britt's beloved dog, kept staring intently at a closet inside the house. The closet was empty, still, but Josie's eyes seemed locked onto something invisible. At first, Britt just felt a chill crawl up her spine, but everything changed when Josie began to growl, then bark wildly at the empty space. There was a tension in the air, something Britt couldn't explain. She slowly backed away, hands shaking, and lifted her phone to start recording. Early in the video, there's one detail that sends shivers down your spine. An old cemetery, clearly visible just beyond her front yard. What made it even more unsettling? Britt realized Josie often sat quietly staring at that graveyard. In the same eerie way she stared at the closet, as if something was watching from both places.
Josie? Josie, what's going on?
Due to the strange events that kept happening, Britt began to sense a connection she could no longer ignore between her home and the old cemetery right across the street. It was as if her dog could sense something. Something invisible yet undeniably real. But the tension didn't end there. In fact, it grew even more disturbing when Britt revealed a chilling detail about that cemetery. A detail that turned this story into a living nightmare.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. So that's really all that there's to it, but things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day, we leave that gate open.
Britt revealed something strange. A group of cows, none of which belong to her, often wander in from a neighboring ranch and gather right near the cemetery. What's even stranger is that Britt only owns horses, and yet these cows always seem to stand in the exact same spot where Josie usually stares so intensely. Their behavior is eerily similar, still motionless, as if drawn in by something unseen, something that exists just beyond the veil of our world.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development. Like, why? They just kind of come and literally graze around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
The dog's strange behavior alone was enough to make Britt question everything. But it was the cows that truly convinced her something was seriously wrong. What made it even more bizarre was that this strange pattern of the cows showing up only began in April. That's why Britt started recording as much as she could, afraid it might all disappear and no one would believe her. But the most disturbing moment came late one night when a food delivery arrived at her house. And Britt's camera captured something far more unsettling.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You a cow door?
I'm scared. There's a cow.
They're actually not mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
What is it?
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
While stepping inside her house to turn off the alarm, which had gone off for no apparent reason, Britt suddenly felt a strong tug on her shirt. The footage shows her dropping the food and running out in pure fear. According to Britt, it felt exactly like someone had yanked her sleeve with full force, even though no one else was there. Terrified, she decided to sleep in her RV until her family returned from their trip. Alone, scared and overwhelmed, Britt couldn't shake the feeling that her property was cursed or haunted. Between the mysterious tug, her dog's frantic barking, and the strange behavior of nearby animals, Britt is convinced the cemetery holds some kind of dark energy. Whether it's something paranormal or just deeply unsettling, the string of creepy events has left viewers thoroughly disturbed. Even though there haven't been any new updates, the footage already shared continues to spark questions. What's really happening at Britt's home? For now, it remains a chilling mystery and with no clear answers. Abdullah's journey took him deep into real-life haunted locations. Quiet, eerie places filled with crumbling buildings and strange whispers echoing from the shadows of the night. Drawn by chilling rumors about a ghost-infested village nearby, he packed his gear and followed the trail leading to it. Once there, Abdullah called out into the heavy silence, hoping for some kind of response. What answered him was far more terrifying than anything he could have imagined. A reply from the darkness that made his blood run cold.
بسم الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. يويلي الله. بسم الله.
Some people might be quick to assume that the moving bushes and shifting debris were just the work of the wind. But if the breeze was truly strong enough to push around large pieces of wood, wouldn't you expect to hear it howling through the night? And strangely, only certain bushes seemed to move, as if something unseen was choosing exactly where the gusts would go. Frustrated that he hadn't packed a spare pair of pants, he turned to head back toward the building. But his steps froze mid-motion, because what was waiting for him there was far more terrifying than he ever expected.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء.
Did you see it? That eerie, shadowy figure lurking in the doorway. It leans out multiple times, just barely revealing itself. All we can make out is a dark silhouette and a glowing white light. Is that its eye? Or something even more terrifying?
مو طبيعي يا جماعة. مو طبيعي المكان هذا. لا إله إلا الله. يا ويلي. لا إله إلا الله. يا ويلي. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. أوف. إذا في أحد المكان يطلع.
At this moment, the atmosphere shifted dramatically, as if the entire haunted village had turned against him. The mysterious shadow no longer stayed still but moved, appearing in the building right behind Abdullah. Instead of retreating or running away, he felt compelled to move forward, drawn to an old, nearly collapsed tunnel hidden among the other ruins. Sure enough, of all the places he explored, this tunnel emitted the strongest and most chilling supernatural presence.
ما راح انسحب. أنا ما جيت عشان انسحب. هذا اللي فوق. أنا ما جيت عشان انسحب. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. اخواني اخواتي انا اعتذر منكم. انا اعتذر منكم.
Some people might think this video is fake or staged, but that doesn't explain the loud banging noises, windows slamming shut suddenly, or objects floating and being thrown as if moved by an unseen force. Like many ghost stories, this video leaves us with more questions than answers.